Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Shit's about to get deep. And there's a little bit of dip in energy. Things slow down a little bit before your ruling planet hits Aries, where it's exalted. So things are working towards being on the up and up. But you just gotta hold on. It's like you gotta explore the depths before you know how to really celebrate the heights. Interesting. Grab your shit. We got stuff to talk about. Yo, what is zoo? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2025, baby. So Pisces is the sign of I believe. Pisces is all things beyond the veil. Pisces is the spirit realm. And you are ruled by, well, for Leo suns, you're ruled by the planet that reveals, that warms, that illuminates. The sun in astrology is what we know about ourselves to be true. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. That there's a little bit of like a dip in energy, but it feels like, yo, let yourself hibernate so that when Aries season comes, baby, it's takeoff time, okay? So hydrate, light it if you need it as we clear out any funky ass energy and welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for all that you've done and all you're going to do, and welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2025. There's something about getting deeper into the depths of your soul, getting deeper into understanding who you believe in, what you do about those beliefs, how to sprinkle a bit more magic on the mundane. How can you incorporate more spirituality in your day-to-day life? How can you incorporate more awe and wonder and childlike joy and effervescence into your day-to-day life? It's going to force you to look at your mental health habits. What do you do to take care of your mental health? And what do you only not just like do, but like what do you do on a daily basis to tend to that and to like bolster healthier habits? I feel like there's a lot being revealed to you about yourself, about your faith, about where you stand, about what you stand for. And understanding that you're in the midst of like starting a whole new cycle. But let's evaluate, let's close out this chapter properly before we just get revved and ready for the new one. You know what I mean? We got to extract the data from the darkness, turn those wounds into wisdom, turn that trauma into triumph, baby, you know? So there's something about allowing yourself to slow down, allowing yourself to feel all your fucking feelings, allowing yourself to feel the uncomfortable feelings, big time, so that you can process it and get the information that you need to get out of it, right? You know, that's like we're trying to ascend. And that Pisces Aries cusp, I personally think, is the most important cusp of the zodiac, because Pisces is the last sign. It's the most complex sign. It's the most complex season because it's a culmination of all of the signs into one. But there's something there about the ending and the beginning, and understanding Pisces, I believe, and then the next sign is Aries, I am. Aries is a response to Pisces. Aries is consciousness, their self-awareness is a response to the Piscean spirit world, right? Yes, I will take my probiotic. There could be some stuff about tending to your physical health in a different way. Supplements, gut health, whatever, those things. But what I was saying is that Aries Pisces cusp is, I feel like, the most important cusp in the zodiac, because you don't know the fullness of who you are, Aries, I am, until you know what you believe in, Pisces, I believe. And so make sure you're not putting the cart before the horse. Make sure that you understand you got to crawl before you walk. There's levels to this shit, you know? So let's dive in for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2025. Nice. I told you it's getting better. It's getting deeper. There's more feelings coming out. So with the Knight of Cups being the first card out, first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is getting back into that almost teenager-like energy of like, what does love in action look like? What does creativity in motion look like? What does your spirituality in motion or in action look like? There's something about getting back to that like quest of love for life, giving of yourself, giving of that heartfelt energy. Leo, you are the heart of the zodiac. And so there's something about making a choice to put your heart out there, to be more romantic, to be more amorous, to be more sweet and kind and inclusive and compassionate. And if there's been something that's been blocking that, I feel like those blocks are being removed by way of your choice. You choosing to take your power back, you choosing to realize I have everything that I need in order to move forward and to have a happy and fulfilling life. So there could be some sort of influx of creativity, ideas that are creative that need to be put in motion. I feel like you have great ideas that need to be put in motion. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements playing a big role this season, but I just feel like it's time to get in motion. Some of you may be wanting to hibernate, and I think that there's, you know, this is the season for that, or you're maybe wanting to be just more like, you know, still or, you know, down tempo in your game, and like, cool, do that. Some of you may have like be in the initial, not the initial, but like in the thick of a relationship. Some of you are in the courting phase. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements coming towards you. Someone expressing amorous feelings towards you. I feel like there's some sort of like love offers coming in, love offers being extended, being given, and you need to let yourself lean into that. I also feel like some of you are about to start building a career that you love, or you're realizing, damn, I'm in the middle of building this. This is going to be dope. This is going to be great. I just need to stay focused. Don't let romance and loves and coochie and D distract you or derail your plans when it comes to doing what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. I do feel like, yes, put the energy and effort into amorous situations and creative situations and into like putting energy into fun and festivities, but don't get it twisted. You still got work to do, and you need to be focused on that work. And I do think that there's something about having like a healthier balance, like a healthier work-life balance. Work hard, play hard. But some of you have the opportunity to have multiple streams of income, and you need to work on it. Some of you can't launch this idea for another couple years, or for another, like there's some sort of idea that you have and you can't launch it because of some obstacle, and you need to still create the bones or lay out the framework for this thing. So nose to the grindstone. Like you can have like la la, kiki haha, lovey dovey, kissy, ooey gooey shit, but also don't get derailed from the mission. What requires your work? What requires your effort? Some of you are have been putting in a lot of effort or work into something, and now it's time to put your love into it, like your passion into it, your put your heart into it. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements playing a bigger role, or you're starting a new cycle with them. Some of you are like, don't be afraid to try again. Don't be afraid to like give that thing another shot. I don't feel like it's another person. It just doesn't feel, I'm not saying you need to put effort into somebody from the past coming in. I don't necessarily feel like someone from the past is coming in. I feel like there's something that you tried or you attempted and you didn't get to give it your all or didn't get to give it your full attention. And now you have the opportunity to. And because you have the opportunity to, of course, distraction comes in. So be careful of just allowing yourself to be distracted. I feel like it's time to work on balance, work-life balance, love, work balance, whatever that is. For those of you that are single, ooh, also don't get it twisted. I feel like wrap it up. Don't be out here playing Russian roulette. The Empress card is a pregnancy card. And so I would much rather you be building towards businesses, not necessarily babies, but for those of you who want to start a family, you absolutely can. And I feel like those of you who have had obstacles around starting a family or pregnancy or fertility issues, I feel like the root of the issues were because you may not have been in the right, the right place in your relationship, or you or your partner weren't in the right place, and now the tides have settled. Like things are smooth and sweet, and your body is ready to create life. For those of you who are trying to conceive. But I also feel like some of you could fuck around and really fall into some kind of a gold mine. This is like you are putting a lot of creative energy into reaping a harvest. And with the Empress coming out, it's got to be something that you're passionate about, something that you care about. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. I feel like the center of the reading being the Empress, this feels like it's time to put in work towards self-love, self-care, consistency. There may be somebody with Taurus or Libra placements playing a big role. This is a Taurus card, which is Venus. Your ruling planet will be hanging out in Aries with Venus retrograde. You know, come later in March. But there is something there with the Empress at the center of the reading about co-creating with the God of your understanding, co-creating with your divine feminine energy so that you're able to yield the harvest or yield the return on the investment of whatever you're putting your energy into. I feel like there's some opportunities for some money, big time. But it requires discipline and consistency and structure, and you not being all willy-nilly about your schedule. You not being like, this isn't a time for you to be in flow when it comes to business. Because we're going to have that Sun-Saturn conjunction. And the Sun is also going to cross over the North Node, which is your destiny or like your mission in this life. And there are just some opportunities for you to, for some of you to get into a next tax bracket, for some of you to really establish this entrepreneurial pursuit. Some of you need to be working towards, like you have an idea for a side hustle or an entrepreneurial business or something of that nature. You need to do it. Absolutely. The divine gave you the idea, and I feel like there's an influx of information coming in, an influx of clarity, an influx of aha moments, some really powerful conversations, really important conversations that are going to lead you to realize that, like, yo, God's tired of you being in that fucking helmet and they're trying to give you a crown. When are you going to let yourself level up? This is the season where you could really lay the groundwork for a big glow up. Final card, final message, please. For Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Pisces season 2025. This is already a lovely reading. Be sure to go check out that Pisces season astrology video. That has all the important astrological transit dates you need to pay attention to. And I'm already excited to clarify this over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come join my ethical cult. You know you're curious. Over there, we're going to clarify all these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content and a tier for daily readings as well. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there you can book a personal reading with me as well. All the links are in the description box below. Final card, final message, please. And then I'm going to zoom out and look at some of this stuff. Okay. Final card, final message is the Hermit with that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I told you. I feel like some of you are going to be dealing with major distractions. Like, you know, you have something that you need to focus on. You know, you have something that you want to build. Some of you need to heal your relationship with your mother, need to put in effort towards healing that relationship with your mother, a mother figure, or someone on your mother's bloodline, or a motherly figure. Putting in energy or time or effort or maybe even money into healing or building this connection with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra, or person with those placements. This is like, your best ideas come to you when you're alone. Your best ideas are going to come whenever you are prioritizing yourself, centering yourself, and improving the quality of your alone time. Because I feel like there's a lot that you need to analyze. There's a lot that you need to get like detail oriented about. And that's not, you maybe want to be collaborative. You may want to like get other people's opinions on these things. But I feel like the insight, the information, the aha moment comes to you during quiet time, during intentional quiet time, during meditation, during a prayerful time. So there's something about big ideas coming to you, epiphanies, aha moments, like the resolution to a problem comes to you when you're alone. And so you do need to be prioritizing quality alone time, not just sitting around vegging out, watching Netflix. Quality alone time as in reading, as in studying, figuring out what are the legalities around what it is you're trying to build. What are the resources that you need? What hardware do you need? What software do you need? What kind of people do you need on the team possibly? What skills do you need to acquire so you can build this thing for yourself? Because I feel like you know that you can do this. You know you can build it. And if you build it, they will come. The aces are out, which means the divine is trying to give you something. So you have to get in receptivity mode. You have to get in the position, whatever you're building, this is not a logical decision. Whoever it is you're courting, this is not a logical decision. These are spiritual decisions that need to be made. And the divine is trying to bring you these aha moments, trying to bring you an influx of time, money, resources, feeling like you have the time, an influx of good health. This could be a new start with this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be a new chapter. This could be like resources that you need to build this thing. And right now it just could be an idea in the mind, or it could be something that you're working on, or like creating the bones of it. But I feel like this is actually a quite cerebral time for you. The closer we get to Aries season, the more you need to be structured and disciplined and Virgoan. Virgoan as in Virgoan as in you need to get Virgo-like. And Virgo is a sign of I analyze. They are all about service and structure and discipline, and there's inconsistency. And I feel like consistency isn't something that I feel like Leos are known for, or fire signs are even known for. You know, it depends on the rest of your chart, of course. You may be a very consistent person, but fire signs are usually very good at starting things, but it takes you decades to learn how to fall in love with finishing projects. And there's just something there about, if there's anything you take from this reading, you need to fall in love with finishing. You have, something has been initiated, something has been started, and you need to put the time, the energy, and the work in, and possibly invest money. I feel like also whatever you spend, especially if this is like a divine idea or something that you feel like this is my passion, this feels like my life's work right now, this feels like something I want to do for the rest of my life, this feels like someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. No, leave the romantic aspect of it. I feel like just professionally, you have the ability to, I'm gonna show you a little bit of the plunge, you have the ability to come the fuck up. For real. The Sun and Mercury are going to be hanging out in Pisces together as well. And so I feel like mind over matter is magic. We out here doing magic. Shout out to Frank Ocean for that line. But this is a beautiful reading. I love this for you guys. I'm excited. So let me zoom out a little bit. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that wants your attention and wants to put the work in, especially if you're already married or connected or in a relationship with this person. I feel like you are getting on the same page with whoever you're amorous about. You're on the same page or getting on the same page, and I feel like there's opportunities for equal effort to be put in. Some of you are meeting somebody and you may want to put the work in to make this person your wife or your husband or your partner or the father of your child. And I just feel like there's going to be some powerful truths that come in that let you know you need to slow your roll and focus on building a new cycle in the regards to your self-worth and building a new relationship to your body. Some of you are investing in health and fitness or would do great in the health and wellness, sectors of life. And I feel like if you build it, they will come. The resources are there. The resources will be provided. This Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, I feel like in your life is trying to be something. They're trying to stay around. They're trying to be consistent with you. This person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, I do feel like has some important information that they need to tell you. Or there could be just some aha moments or some really clarifying conversations that may put you in a position where you fall back or you break up, or you decide or realize you are better off on your own. There may be somebody with Virgo placements who I feel like has a lot that they want to illuminate to you or reveal to you. Or this Virgo needs to be how can you show up in a supportive role? That may be something that you need to ask the Virgo. Do you need more time alone? The Virgo probably needs more time alone or needs more space or needs some sort of support so that they can get closer to their dreams, or so that you guys can get closer to the mutual dream of whatever that is. I feel like either way, there's a lot of information coming to you in regards that has so much to do with your self-worth, the way that you value yourself. Two major arcana. So I feel like the center of Pisces season really hits hard when it comes to the harvest, the creativity, your relationship to Mother Earth, your relationship to nature, your relationship to whatever it is you're trying to build. There is an opportunity to level up big time. The closer that we get to Aries season, there's going to be these epiphanies that come in that really make it clear to you what behaviors, connections, what ideas, what habits need to end. It feels very aspirational. The closer you get to Aries season, the more I feel like there's this energy that's going to inspire you to aspire to something higher. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. I'm just that dope. Mercury in Pisces. Hydrate. I feel like whatever it is you're trying to build, you need to surround yourself with very structured and experienced people. What this feels like is keep in mind the company you keep. If everyone around you just wants to party and bullshit, you got to remember you are a culmination of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And if everybody just wants to party and bullshit and party and bullshit, your life will consist of parties and bullshit when it could consist of money stability, financial comfortability, financial freedom. Like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't get caught up in the, I want to party, I want to date, I want to fuck, I want to feel, I want to do. Don't get caught up in that, because I feel like you need to apply that ooey gooey energy into something that will yield tangible results, into something, because that's the thing. It's like everybody wants their partner. Well, how about you put your energy into becoming the best version of yourself, doing everything that you know you need to do, so that everything else will just fall into place. You become that like high value person, you know, to yourself, within your day-to-day life, and you will attract your equivalent. We live in a physics-based reality, and like attracts like. You out here just partying and bullshitting, you will attract someone who also just wants to party and bullshit. But you trying to get on the, like, you know, Alex and Layla Hormozy level, you trying to like you trying to grow, you trying to build a fucking empire. You need to become the empress or the emperor, so that you can attract your empress or emperor. You feel me? All right, you got this. I feel like divine instructions are coming. How to get it, how to build it, when to do it, when to launch it. All of that stuff is going to require you to get quiet. It's going to require you to get quiet and still, so you can receive what the divine is trying to tell you. I love you. You got this. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.